Okay, everybody, I'm live. And I went live for Washington. They kicked it off in overtime for they would just score. Let me just say something about Dan Quinn defense. He was doing okay. I don't know what they adjustments they made and what adjustments you didn't make in overtime. Um, they're not covering the people coming out the backfield. That's prevalent. That's been open all game long. They've been getting yards like that. If they would kept doing it, there's Washington wouldn't be in overtime. Washington choked on this. Dan Quinn should be fired. Dan Quinn is a defensive coordinator. He's not a head coach of men. I said it, and I said it best. I don't care. I don't care what we do. Hey, Oscar, great defense in overtime. Yeah, I know, right? Um, I don't care if we scored a touchdown. I don't care what we do. Dan Quinn has to go. You play all defense and like that. That dump to the running back to the wide receivers. Y'all not covering the wide receivers on the end. They're getting open. The tight end being open all day. That's been there for them all game. We don't have the players to on defense to do that and what have you. And, and we just don't. We just don't. And I see Mario completed a pass. I That's one of his job. If we would have won the damn game, I wouldn't give a shit. I wouldn't give a shit. And let me tell. I just want to say, I just heard somebody in Mark's home live stream said something about me about 7-0. No one can tell me my fandom is just like any Cowboy fandom. I believe that we can win any game, and so just like you believe you can win any game as a Cowboy fan, Thomas Garrett. So and Mark Holmes and Tierra Kiki and the rest of your Cowboy fans. And Lord got his Cowboy fan. They over there yucking it up. Jesse with his co-signing ass going to different people. You're a damn Giants fan. Act like one. Act like a Giants fan and stop yucking it up and kissing everybody's ass who's a Cowboy fan. Yes, I'm talking about you, Jesse. And I was saying in your face, you yucking it up. You my dog, but you up there yucking up with Cowboy fans like this and like that. They're sitting up there. What? That's like somebody. That's like somebody that's and in a war sitting down there with the enemy. Okay, yeah, we cool, we good friends. No, why are you doing that? I'm gonna tell the truth. I'm in that room about Cowboy fans. Like again, I don't give a shit if we have won this game or don't win this game. It's only one game. Now it's fourth down. Mariota got to do. Mariota is not that quarterback. He's average at best, below average to average, just like most of the NFL. So the game's going to be over shortly, and I'm good with it. I'm good with the loss. We played well, but Dan Quinn again didn't do what he's been all game. Y'all been letting the ends or the tight end or the receiver at the end be wide open for the little short pass and be wide. That's all they had to do. They didn't do that during the game, or they would have beat us like that. It's the game over. Washington lose 27-20. I hope Cowboy fans and Eagles fans and Giants fans are happy. Or they're gonna call pass interference and like that, or like that. No, Oh, they're gonna call pass interference. Really, the referee determined the game. They try to give the game away to Denver early on when it was driving down for that field goal. To call on lead procedure or McLaurin. Then they call attention to ground, and he threw the ball out of damn bounds. That's not attention to ground. I don't care what you say. That's attention. That's not intentional grounding. I don't care. That's all day and every day. So let's look. I'm gonna look at this play here real fast because I don't get this. Oh, he's over his back, so that is pass interference. So you can't. But the referee, oh, that's blatant pass interference. You can. He got allowed the man catch the ball. He would have been short anyway. So why even touch the man? That's just bad because he's been aggressive. Number 9, I don't know his name. He's been aggressive all game, very aggressive all game. So sometimes you could be over aggressive, stuff like that. So if Washington does go down and score a touchdown, let's go for 2 points. Don't even prolong this any further. Just go for 2 points. I don't want to see this shit. I don't want to say like that. Don't get them the ball back so they could go down in that damn Quinn defense, which is horrible. Dan Quinn defense is horrible. He needs to go back to coaching. Please, Josh Harris, come down the field, go in the locker room, say, hey, I appreciate what you did last year. I'm not going on no Cowboy channel, no Lloyd channel, because Lloyd and the rest of those dumb motherfuckers over there are Cowboys idiots. Because they always saw them being their fans, and they win a couple Cowboy fans win a couple damn games, and they think they going to the Super Bowl. I think we got a chance. And Jesse up there smiling like a motherfucker over there. I ain't got time for some weak ass people coming over there. No. If he invite me, I come. But one, I tell you this, if I do come, it's gonna be hell to pay. It's gonna be hell to pay. They ain't gonna like me if I come over there. Okay, 3rd and 4. What? Go for 2 points. Go for 2 points. Do not get them the ball. Go for 2 points and end this damn game. They call a penalty on Washington. Oh, that's again, the referee's trying to determine this game. I don't know what the hell is going on with these referees. Y'all could have let that go. Let that shit go. He was sliding down, going to his knees. So that is not a penalty. You close your eyes and let the play continue. See, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, Jaden Daniels on the side, down on the sidelines. They call some. These are bad penalties. You do not make that. Actually, you do not make that call. Swallow your whistle, referees. What the hell? That's a bad penalty to be called. They call some questionable penalties. Man, he's inside the 1. Oh my God. This is crazy. This is crazy. That's McLaurin. He ain't played all season. Now he wants to show up and play this game. Oh my God. This is just ridiculous crazy. I'm just saying, Moss getting mossed. That's just crazy. He lost him. Moss cannot. Why ain't Surtain on him? Why didn't you put Surtain on him? Because Surtain was keeping him in check. Now y'all put Moss, and Moss is not Surtain. Oh, just got him by the legs. But I'm just like, Washington, just go ahead and score a touchdown and go for 2 points. In this, we ain't got nothing to lose. We ain't got nothing to play for. Just go for 2 points if we score a touchdown. Dan Quinn, please get fired tonight. I want you, please just leave and go out with the sunset, go to another team, go back to the Cowboys, the Atlanta Falcons, whoever team you want to play for. because has been pathetic. This has been sad and pathetic, and you know it. They was waiting on that middle of the field, and nobody ain't getting no movement. So I don't even care. I don't care. Washington wins or lose, but the bottom line is that the bottom line is this: it's just if we win this game, it's just one win. Washington Nation, just one win. I'm not gonna get excited over a win. I mean, it is what it is. It's second down. Oh, that's a penalty. Well, y'all didn't call anything. Y'all didn't call that. See, refs called. So I don't get that. What the fuck was that? So, so Tan is on. Oh, what was that? What was that? Y'all calling a little ticky tack fouls? Why you ain't call one on Satan? I'm just saying. I know if y'all gonna put this one, y'all been calling calls on most of the game. Then y'all just taking tic tac fouls. Oh my God, Washington. He dropped it. Ertz. Ertz dropped the touchdown. Oh my God, Ertz, you had it. Number 49 is very aggressive like that. So why did y'all call a penalty a late hit? Because he didn't give up because he had that one thing. So I mean calling roughing the passer. I didn't see none all game. This is fourth down and goal. Washington calls a timeout. This is some bullshit. The refs, again, the refs have screwed Washington. I believe they screwed Washington tonight. I'm definitely screw Washington tonight. I mean, at the end of the game, hey, if we win or lose, I'm good. But end of the day, this is some bullshit. Let me get back to my little rant. This is my little rant for you guys. You know, Cowboy fans want to talk about me when I get on Mark's channel. I like Mark. Mark, he good people. But I'm not gonna sit here and allow any Cowboy fan talk shit to me. I don't care if it's Mark's channel or anybody's channel. You're not gonna talk that shit to me and don't know what you talk about. They claim I don't know what I'm talking about. Really, I'm just telling the truth, and y'all want to accept it. How bad football is today? How bad these wide receivers are? How bad these quarterbacks are? Because end of the day, if you ain't got rules and if a player ain't afraid to catch the ball or go across the middle, Washington scored a touchdown. Good job, Washington. Debo. Who was that? McLaurin again. McLaurin. Okay. You gotta go for 2 points, baby. Just end this shit. Just end this shit. That's right. That's what we do. That's what we do. We going for 2 points and end this shit. Win or lose, just go for 2. Let's go for 2 and just end this game because we don't. Hey, because we can't stop nobody. Dan Quinn defense can't stop nobody. You might as well go for 2. Just do the shit and get it over with. I wonder what my phone says. Don't even give them an opportunity to get the ball back. Go for 2 points, and we win the game. If we don't get it, that's fine. Washington offense and Mariota play a better game than I expected. I did not expect this game to be even close. I thought we lose by 30 or 40 points, to be quite frank with you. So my heart is beating now because I'm looking forward to this play. Is 2 points wins the game. Oh, they blocked. Oh, okay. They went. Okay. Okay. Y'all happy. Washington loses 27-26. That's fine with me. I'm cool with that. Because you're supposed to go for two to end this. Good game. Refs on deciding too much shit into the game. Referees need to allow players to play. So we good. So what he should have done in this play, he should do a quick slant because he had people. Well, what did he do? Because I'm trying to figure out. He had a man wide open. He all he had to do. He was wide open for the 2 points. That's a damn good play, and Mariota threw the ball late. He should have faked it and then threw it. A quick little fake. He had the man wide open. He had the man wide open, Mariota. You that's just crazy. So Washington loses, and that's fine. So yeah, I hope everybody is happy. I hope everything like that. I'm not ranting because we lost. I just say Dan Quinn need to fucking leave. And I'll call ball and I'm gonna say this and final thing. I'm gonna say if you haven't joined my channel and subscribe to it. Yeah, that was a good game. He had a Logan. He had the man wide open. Mariota should have just faked it, and then that was a touchdown. I know, I know, Marco. Marco always gonna say that bullshit. All you had to do is fake there's a little fake, and throw it, or throw a sidearm because the man was wide open. So that's Jayden Daniels, and also Mariota all through the game. He was throwing the ball late. Okay, Commander, what do you say? Drop their pants at the end. Nah. Oh yeah, yeah. They covered the point spread. I'm just saying these referees ended that game. It was all of a sudden they want to go make calls. Let them play. Oh yeah, no question. Jayden Daniels and they would have won the game. He'll be there next week against the Eagles. I think we play the Eagles next week. 27-26. Like I said, you supposed to go for 2 points in that respect. I'm not hating on nothing. If we would have won the game, I wouldn't even been excited because this is one win. When we get 3 wins on our belts, then let me know. Oh, okay. It's okay. The Eagles play. I don't know who we play. And I really don't care at this point. Dan Quinn, because in that overtime game, he didn't do. Okay, Mariota was fighting the Broncos and the refs, especially toward the end. Oh yeah, there's no question. Yeah, the referee was calling some things you just don't call. When it was, I mean, I'm gonna tell you that one play when Washington was driving and they were trying to tie up the game at 20, they called legal procedure on McLaurin. How you gonna do that with a receiver? He hasn't even set, and the refs. I'm like, what is y'all trying to do? I'm never gonna say a game was fixed. I'm just saying the referees was just some calls you just said, let's let it go. Let's let it go. Why? You ain't got your quota for the day? You got it, okay, my quota, okay. I'm about to hit 500 flags. I ain't doing this game. We didn't call enough penalties today. Remember, John, we didn't do that. So let's call this flag. That's the same like they was doing. It was calling bullshit calls. Well, the McLaurin touchdown, the first McLaurin touchdown. Hey, I don't know if they're gambling or not, I don't believe in that, but I'm just saying the rest was calling some calls near the end of that game against Washington. It was suspect. I know when they called that play on Mariota was they said his knee was down. So don't you should look at the play and say, hey, he kicked him. That's tripping. That's a penalty. I'm just saying, hey, Thomas, kiss my ass. That's all I can say to you. The Washington Commanders played hard today. I can't give them. That's all I got to say about it. The referees near the end of that in the end of the game in the last 3 minutes of that game was horrible, and overtime was horrible. They tried everything to make it work, and they won. Now, I would say that if he would have faked it, that's a touch. That's a 2 point conversion. He had a 2 point conversion because he was wide open. Momo ready for the playoffs. Feast Drake May, Bo Nix, and Daniel Jones. Having possibly no Joe Burrow, Pat Mahomes, maybe get Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen. Oh my God, it's gonna be horrible. They verbally abused me. Who abused you, Thomas? I'm just saying the Washington football team. And when they scored, it was 27-20. I came on here because I said Dan Quinn, that's horrible defense. You know what they've been doing all game. They've been throwing to the tight end short because they'll be wide open, or throwing to the receiver in the end. He'll curve out. He'll be wide open. They was doing that all game long, and then the secondary is horrible. The secondary is horrible. I mean, this you're right, Derek. I mean, I was watching, and it's just they play. I would say Washington played their best game of the season because they had both their receivers in the game. They had legitimate both receivers in the game. Ain't nobody can tell me because he played. McLaurin played his ass off late in the game. He couldn't. I mean, and I'm just say this: Satan. They want to praise Satan. Satan was holding McLaurin all game long, grabbing. If you going down the field for a long pass and you grabbing my jersey, that's a penalty. Oh, that was incredible. That was he gonna be in a highlight reel on Sports Center for the rest of his career. He ain't got to do nothing else in his career, and he will be the highlight reel. I mean, that was a hell of a catch. And I look back on the catch. You look back on the catch. He jumped high as hell. I don't know what his vertical is and how high that ball was, but he jumped so high to catch that ball with one hand at the bottom of the tip of the ball. It just that's a hell of a catch. That's a hell of a catch. Oh, I mean, there was this was the one the referees looks like they was like on break. Like that, like I said, they're like hey, we ain't made that quota for this game. Let's start throwing flags. They was throwing some ridiculous. The touchdown McLaurin had, I said earlier, if you're gonna call defensive pushing, the man was going down. If his momentum is going down, is going on the ground, you can't call that because he had him on the like that. He was going down. So you just swallow your whistle because he had no opportunity to get to the quarterback. So you swallow your whistle on that. And that, like I said, when McLaurin, they call legal procedure on McLaurin during the last 2 minutes in the game. They call legal procedure. I said, what is that? He ain't even set. What is y'all calling? And then I was saying to myself, the head coach of the Denver Broncos kept coming on there talking to the referee, saying, what is you doing? I just think the Broncos are pretenders. They ain't good. Bo Nix ain't good. What I mean, you can't if you could struggle, Sean Payton. If you struggle against Washington, if you struggle against Washington, Denver Bronco fans, y'all ain't beating nobody. Y'all struggle against Washington. Y'all really couldn't even run the ball against Washington. The Washington football team cannot stop the run, and they were stymied. I don't know if y'all can't even run against Washington. How y'all gonna beat on these elite teams? Oh my God! He said, "Oh man, this is Craig. I appreciate everybody coming in here. I really do. And, and and I'm gonna keep it a buck. I think Lloyd in there want me to come in there. Hold on a second. Well, let me end this live. I appreciate everybody coming in here. I'm about to tell some Cowboy fans off.